Hey guys, Hack Guy with the picks here. Yesterday we had NC State Syracuse under, and it was 0-0 after the first quarter, feeling like a kid at Christmas. They decided to put up 2 defensive touchdowns and add 3 more touchdowns in the second quarter to make it 35-0. And the game eventually went over, and then I felt like a kid at Christmas that asked for the bike and didn't get it. Horrible, horrible. Today we're going to bounce back in a big way, and I'm focused on the Green Bay at 8-2 coming to Minnesota at 4-5. The line opened up at 2, it sits at 1. The total opened up at 50.5, it sits at 47.5. We have a top seed in Green Bay in their conference versus Minnesota that looks lost every other game. Packers, they've won 4 out of their last 5 road games. They got Aaron Rodgers back last week, and they pretty much completely shut out the Seahawks last week. The Packers today will be without Aaron Jones this week, and to be honest with you, I don't see that affecting this game at all. Dylan's been splitting time with him the whole year, and Dylan has been putting up numbers the whole year consistently. Green Bay in their last 5 games has only given up 58 points, which is an average of a hair over 11.5 points a game. That's unbelievable. The Vikings got a good win last week when they were getting 3.5 on the road at the Chargers, and they won the game straight out, 27-20. Cousins in that game threw for 294 and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Dalvin Cook ran the ball 24 times for 94 yards and a touchdown. Jefferson, his normal, 9 grabs, $143. Thielen, 5 grabs, 65. And their tight end, Conklin, had 3 catches, 11 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The defense in that game, they had 2 sacks and 1 interceptions. The Vikings on the year, they average 24 and they give up 23. The Packers are 20-8 against the spread in their last 28 games overall. They're 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 on the road, and they're 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 versus NFC. What? Yes. I had to do a double and triple take to look at those numbers. I didn't know they were dominating like that. I really didn't. They've been dominating after the first loss of the year. Let's see. We got Minnesota. They're 5-11 against the spread in their last 16. They're 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 home games, and they're 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 versus the NFC. So on one side of the coin, you got Green Bay, which is positive. On the other side, you got Minnesota, which is negative. And when you look at those numbers, the trends against the spread, you got one at the very top, and then you got one at the very bottom. I see this being a competitive game, though, I do, with both teams scoring some points. The difference in this game will be Packers' defense will stop Minnesota's offense more than Minnesota's defense will stop Green Bay's offense. I see Rodgers and Davante Adams possibly having their biggest day of the year so far as a hookup against Minnesota and their, to put it in a good term, very shaky secondary. Perryman's also questionable in this game, and I think he's leaning toward not playing. That will also hurt Minnesota's defense. I look for this game to be a fun one to watch. I do see Green Bay pulling away somewhere in the second half. It's going to be a fun game to watch and also a fun game to make some money on today. So obviously your guys' pick today is take Green Bay minus the 1 point. Guys, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the support, the love, comments, subscriptions, the shares. Just continue to do it, please. And I'll continue to bring you good content with a high percentage of winners. Until then, you already know what we're going to do. We're going to get back to getting this cash.